Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin the rants, the normal time. However, Tuesday, is my day off, so don't forget that. And I promise I'll do a rant. Why? I have to now. I've taken this to a whole new level, folks. I told you this week I was working on something big, and I did. Kind of sewed up a few loose ends, as you can see. I have reached my goals, folks. Thank you, John. Thank you, and good luck with losing all that weight, 100 pounds. Good for you. And ladies and gentlemen, I have brought this to a new level with 2 million views, 2 million plus views on all of my videos as a total. Not a singular one, on all of them. There was one video that got 1.7 million views. One video, 1.7 million views. Thank you, folks. As I'm hitting all the platforms, and it looks good, folks. It really looks good. I can't thank you enough for all of your support, your continued support for what I do here, Laura J. Thank you. And I every day on the hour, I get a goal and I see if I met it. Folks, that's the way I operate. I've been like that most of my life, not all my life. Most of my adult life, I've been that way. And I attribute my successes to that. And folks, and I contribute. Thank you for visiting artistrybysteve.com. GoDaddy helps me. I want to get that out of the way. Thank you for visiting GoDaddy.com. It really means a lot. Artistrybysteve.com and GoDaddy. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for the support you give me. Now, folks, you could see now where the crap is coming unglued. Well, the honeymoon period isn't going to last much longer. It's already starting to become unglued. It's already foundering back to its water level, meaning the Joe Biden water level. It'll go lower than that. Just give it time, folks. Right now, everybody's coming out ablazing because they're desperate. The Democrat Party is desperate. They've got their communists as their leader now, and they're pretty happy about it. I got to tell you, they're pretty happy about their leader, their communist leader. And now, by the way, that's, Kamala Harris. I expect her to choose Shapiro of Pennsylvania, a Jew, to hide and mask the fact that she is an anti-Semite. That's right. You do know, ladies and gentlemen, that, good morning, Marsha. You do know, ladies and gentlemen, that Israel had a major attack at a playground by Hamas, Hezbollah. They had an attack on a playground, and 12 Jewish children were brutally slaughtered. That's right. Netanyahu had to cut his visit short here and fly back. You can rest assured that this war in Israel and the Middle East is going to widen, thanks to Joe Biden. Oh, by the way, who's still president. Just so you know, Joe Biden's still president, and Kamala Harris wishes to be worse than him. He's brain dead and she's stupid. That's how it comes down to. We have warships, ladies and gentlemen, right now, as of yesterday, Russian warships coming into Cuba, 90 miles off the coast of Florida. Do you hear what I just said? That would never happen. Not even under a Kennedy administration would that have happened. Kamala Harris in Minnesota raised $35 million, not for herself. Oh, no. Don't get that wrong. $35 million. And what's that money going to be used for? To set free criminals that have killed and hurt people in Minnesota. That's the truth. I'm not making that up. You could Google that all day. You could DuckDuckGo it. I'd rather use DuckDuckGo. Go ahead, check it out. You find I'm not lying to you, folks. $35 million, what? To free criminals in Minnesota. That's true. And ladies and gentlemen, Kamala Harris is going to lose her election by her own words. Her own words, ladies and gentlemen, are coming back to haunt her. This is a woman who said to you that anyone from the age of 18 to 24, these students who live in dormitories that are governed by a resident assistant that can't make good decisions, are stupid. That's the young voters she talked to. Those are her words. And they're plastered all over social media, and I made damn sure I did that. Oh, I've got hundreds of thousands of views just on that video alone, folks. Oh, I can post it. And then, of course, she said, you know, when questioned on a liberal station, have you ever been to the border? I've been to the border. You know, that screechy voice, I've been to the border. Oh, wait, I've been to the border. You know, I've been to the border. You know, I'm telling you, I've been to the border. He said, well, wait a minute. You've never been to the border. Well, I've never been to Europe either. Now, this is her, folks. This is her, right, Ruth? Everybody, you get it? She lies right to your face. She believes in reparations, but everybody has to start at the same. We all start at different points, but we end up having to be in the same place. In other words, money going to pay out of your pocket with raised taxes. And oh, by the way, the tax cuts that Trump put into place expire next year, January. So when you make a decision to go vote for Democrat, you just cut your paycheck. Just with that one act alone. One act. You have just took away the freedom of owning the car of your choice. And again, ladies and gentlemen, it's not about electric cars. That's not what the Democrat Party is really focused on. They know you can't afford the electric cars. And if they wanted it, how come they didn't use the billions of dollars given to them to create charging stations around the country? Instead, all they did was create eight. Why do you think they didn't use the money to build charging stations if that was supposed to be their goal, is to put you in an electric car? It's because they don't want you moving at all. They want you to rely on transportation. They want you to rely on public transportation. Oh, well, that can't be that bad. Oh, yeah, it can be, because when they digitize your dollar and then your party affiliation shows up and they know that then you want to amass a rally in Washington, D.C. to show your displeasure, or maybe at your local state house to show your displeasure with liberal ways and communist takeover, they'll shut transportation down. They'll shut your money down. You can't use your pass on the public transportation. They'll shut it down, folks, just like they do voting booths. Just like on election day, they shut polling prices down. They shut them down. Oh, there's something went wrong in this polling place. Oh, my God, people are waiting in line. They were disenfranchised. Oh, my God, they were shut down. That's right. And just like my healthcare folks that I shared with that story with you, you know, Obamacare, when I was on it, when I was in transition to another gig. And let me tell you something, I being born deaf, being a preemie, and had to get specialized help from my specialist, they wouldn't cover it. Oh, I thought it was pre-existing conditions. Oh, no, it isn't. That was a pre-existing condition, told right to my face. I went and fought that on all different levels and finally showed up in person at the Rhode Island Healthcare office. And one of the questions that kind of just slipped out as she's reading about Steve, she's reading my name, Steve DiNuccio, she's reading my address, my email address, my phone number, and then she says, oh, it says here you're a Republican. Excuse me? What's that doing on my medical information? Oh, let's hear. I know it's there. What's that doing there? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now. Good morning, Priscilla. I'm telling you right now, it is all designed to control you. They've got the electronic digital world under their control, and you in public transportation. You in no way are going to assemble Democrats don't like you to assemble. That's communism. That's communism. It's not about the electric cars, folks. Get your head out of that sand. It's public transportation, just like public education. Anything public means control, means owning you, means you don't defeat them. Do you understand how important this election is? Or are you just too uninformed? Are you one of these people, I don't want to debate with you? No kidding, you don't want to debate with me, because I will destroy you. I will destroy you. That's why you don't want to debate with me. I will destroy you, and your ego will be shattered to the point maybe we don't talk to each other for the rest of our lives, because you're not mature enough to understand how flawed your opinion and your personality really is. If everybody's telling you something different than you think, then maybe you ought to do a deep dive and do a self-evaluation as to why you are stuck on the stupid island. The island of stupid misfit toys. That's you. The choo-choo train with the square wheels. The polka-dotted teddy bear. That's you. But then again, folks, we're seeing the way the world is crumbling around us. And I thank God every day I did not watch any of the Olympics and won't ever watch the Olympics. The Olympics and I have cut bait. You know, by the way, I want to just tell you, the ratings on the opening of the Olympics was the worst they've had in the history of Olympics. The viewership already on the Olympics is the worst they've ever had. We also had a sponsor pull out of the Olympics. No longer. Mockery of the Last Supper. And folks, and I put it on my wall, and I know there's all kinds of people who say, no, that's not what it is, until it was admitted what it was. I don't fight with people that are stupid. Let them think about it. It was designed to mock the Last Supper. And as the media did a deep dive and found out that indeed that's what happened, it wasn't like, oh no, that wasn't, oh no, that was fake, that wasn't supposed to be. No, it was, and the intention was to create the image of the Last Supper. So it's a settled argument. Again, I'm not going to debate with you people that live on the island of misfit toys. I'm just not going to do it. You do, live it, enjoy it, have fun with it. At the end of the day, folks, I'm right and you're wrong. And I love being right, and I love watching you be wrong, because you can't even get out of your stupid way. You can't get even out of your stupid way. Now I'm going to go through this, but I'm not leaving you yet. So, by the way, Upside, make sure you download Upside. It's really a magical thing. It's a gift to you with no fees attached. I do it. Use my promo code 6MMJUU, 6MMJUU. Every time you pump gas, you'll get money. That'll give you a bonus if you do that with my code. You get a first-time bonus. Every time you pump gas, you get money. 2 days later, you'll see maybe 40 cents, 25 cents go back into a gallon, go back into your debit, not your debit, into your Upside account. You can move it to your debit account whenever you want, or your PayPal, or whatever you want to do, or even Amazon, or a plethora of gift cards. I made $100 a month with this, $2,000 in 3 years. Folks, it's reality. I've used it for a long time, and I'm sharing it with you. You can use it. No fees ever. And by the way, that's called Upside. Now, back to the subject at hand. Kamala Harris has indeed created a problem for herself. She is on video with her words. They're all trying to not call her a border czar. Even herself, by the way, folks, has admitted she was in charge of the border. In charge of the border. Admitted it. CNN admitted it. Called her a border czar. MSNBC called her a border czar. CBS, ABC, and NBC called her a border czar. PBS called her a border czar. They called her a border czar and in charge of the border. They called her that. They called her that. And then when they found out that that was going to destroy her campaign because she did nothing on the border, they admitted it. By them lying to you, they are admitting that she failed at the border. Policemen were killed. People were killed. Everybody were killed. Everyone was killed by illegal aliens, folks. Everyone killed by illegal aliens in this country. Fentanyl and everything. That's right, folks. The fact they're rolling this back is an admission that this is going to destroy Kamala Harris's campaign, and it will. Give it time. Labor Day didn't come here yet. It is going to destroy Kamala Harris's campaign. Totally, completely, and utterly destroy her. I'm not worried about it. I know the future as I see it. It's all over, folks. Good morning, Laurie Caparo. It's all over, folks. But you just buckle up. My podcast is cranking up, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to see there'll be taped podcasts. No, I'm going to continue to do this, folks. I'm going to be taping my podcasts, and you'll be seeing it, with fly-ins of news articles and things. Everything's going to happen. I'm putting it all together. Backdrop is being made. Everything's being put together. It's going to happen once a week, and as it grows, it goes twice a week. But I'm still doing this. Thanks to you folks, over 2 million plus views. 2 million plus views on all my videos across also, especially 2 million plus, by the way, just on Facebook. I can't even tell you the numbers elsewhere. We're hitting the marks, folks. So therefore, get ready. When people on the right side run for political office, with people like Donald Trump and Ronald Reagan, and people like him run for political office, the Democrat Party has no choice but to destroy them and their families and their reputations by creating lies. And now they use the legal system, everything they could use to go after our candidates, folks. Good morning, Michael. So it's just a fact. They cannot deal with popular, strong leadership without destroying them personally. Why? Because Donald Trump, just like Ronald Reagan, was good on the economy, was good on peace around the world, was good on everything. And the Democrat Party has nothing that they could go after good with except creating evil lies. Right, Pete? Go after them with evil lies. So that's why you don't ever see the subjects come up. Oh, we wanted to call him a convicted felon, as that'll all get overturned, folks. All the legal things are all been dropping out of place. So, folks, you see it and I see it. And now it's time for us to fight back in the voting booth. And we will win. But we can't let our guard down. Don't get too comfortable. We will win. And the Democrats are going to lose because America can't go through this again. We won't have a country. Guaranteed, no more country. Folks, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow at 6:40. And we're going to see me throughout the day posting and doing a lot of other things and maybe some reels of video of me speaking to you again because I'm taking this to a whole new level, folks. Oh, man. Again, my challenge to you people on the left who disagree with me. I'll make a challenge to you. At the end of the month, you show me how much money you make on social media, and I'll show you how much I make on money I make on social media. And at the end of the month, let's compare whose voice was stronger, who has a bigger following. You with communism or me with freedom. Have a nice day.